based in several countries, including the UK. And couples could soon be able to declare their love in gardens and on ships. What could be the biggest overhaul of wedding law? The Law Commission, which advises the government on reforming measures, has put forward those recommendations.
Jack FM Sport.
With ASM, old car higher maintenance than Cristiano Ronaldo. ASM will buy it. Google ASM.
Former England cricket captain Michael Atherton has hit out at the sports administrators for their failure to manage all formats. It comes as Ben Stokes announced he was retiring from 50-over matches, claiming it was unsustainable to compete in all three codes. Atherton told Sky Sports News the workload on the players is having huge consequences.
The injuries to England's multi-format players like Jofra Archer, Chris Woke, Sam Curran, Mark Wood, they're all multi-format players who are injured. And then you get this, Ben Stokes pulling out of one of the major formats.
Jack FM weather.
More of that extreme heat today, 37
where do I get my
degrees in
hotkeys?
Oxfordshire.
Sorry? How do I get my hotkeys?
A little bit of a breeze today. A chance of a light shower tonight, maybe a bit of thunder as well. Slightly cooler night though. Thankfully, temperatures dropping to around 19 degrees.
Yes, Joe. Yes. Hello. Good morning. Did you sleep last night? How did you do that? What was going on that you were able to do that? Okay, right. Okay, so you slept with a flannel. Can you sleep on your back? I can't sleep. If I sleep on my back, I have the most insane dreams. But generally, I can't do it. I'm kind of sort of on face down. I have to be kind of face down with a little bit of breathing room. And then my right arm is locked around the head of the bed. That's exactly what it looks like. Exactly what it looks like. Will, did you sleep last night?
Not about an hour.
Today's show is going to be sluggish. Well, you come and do the blooming show then, for crying out loud. Joe, thank you so much. It's lovely to see you so well rested. 01865575106 is the telephone number if you want to give us a call. Let me speak into the microphone. I find that generally makes for a more a much better listen. This is going to be a slow show today, and I'm guessing, dear listener, that fits the mood that you're in as well, right? Because it was so hot. It was so, I mean, you probably noticed, it was very, very hot. So today, we're just going to take it easy to celebrate how hot it is. We've got a different theme tune for today. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Let's have the Fall Guy, shall we? The phrase that means nothing to anyone in this building, apart from me.
I'm not the kind to kiss and
Here we go.
But I've been seen with Sarah. I've never been with anything less than a 9. So fine. I've been on fire with Sally Field, gone fast with a girl named Bo. But somehow they just don't end up as mine. It's a death-defying life I lead. I take my chances. I die for living in the movies and TV. And the hardest thing I ever
Morning, Mandula. Glad Joseph's liking this.
Kiss some other guy while I'm bandaging my knee. I might fall from a tall building. I might roll a brand new car. Cause I'm the unknown stuntman.
Just to give you a heads up, we haven't got a 7:15 ad break.
Okie dokie.
Because someone's loaded it in for 8 minutes worth of ads, and I'm not playing 8 minutes.
Holy shoot.
I've never spent much time in school.
I've double checked with Steve, and he said it's fine, but that's just ridiculous.
It's true, I hire my body out for pay. Hey, I've gotten burned over Cheryl Teague's, blown up for Raquel Welch. But when I wind up in the hay, it's only hay. Hey, I might jump an open drawbridge or Tarzan from a vine. Cause I'm the unknown stuntman that makes Eastwood.
Key change, guys. Key change. It's the bonus verse that we never hear on the show, right? You ready? Here we go.
They'll never make me president, but I got the best first ladies. Some days I've got on as far as the eye can see. Ooh-wee. A morning drive with Jackie Smith. I crash in the night with Cheryl, but in the end they never stay with me. I might fall from a tall building, so bird tunnels don't get hurt. I might leave a mighty canyon so he can't kiss and flirt. Well, that smooth talker's kissing my girl, I'm just kissing dirt.
Morning, Steve. Morning, Zerma. Morning, Dingo.
It made a lover out of dirt.
Oh, man, I haven't heard that for so long. Dear God, this is Ian Lee's Rude Awakening on Jack FM. I'm Ian Lee. I sold some strawberries once. Will, sum up your life in one sentence. That'll do. 01. That'll do. 01. Okay, well, that's the next challenge. Sum up your life in one noise. Mine would be 01865 575 106. This is a phoning show where this bloody thing won't stay. Oh, my microphone won't work. Hang on a minute. Hold the line, please, call. I'm either tightening it or I'm loosening it. I'm doing one of the two, I suspect.
Lefty loosey.
There we go. Fixed it. And a little belch on the radio. That's what you want first thing in the morning. No one listens at this time of day. That's why we do the Platinum Club. That's why we do the Platinum Club to prove that no one listens, and also to drag people. Here's some news. We're ditching the Silver Club. Yeah, those freeloaders that wake up and start listening between 9 and 10. Have that. They're not getting a club anymore. And they'll tune in 9:15, 45 minutes of the show left, waiting for the code. There'll be no code. Good. That'll teach them. Platinum Club members, your code today is, it's flipping hot, isn't it? It's flipping hot, innit? When you phone up at any point of the show, first hour, second hour, third hour, you just go, Ian, it's flipping hot, isn't it? And we know that you are one of the elite. Lots to talk about today. Why did I write? I've written down here, bed of fire. Now, what does that mean? Bed.
Is it related to your sleep last night?
But then I would have written it in a way that makes sense. I've written bed of fire. Okay, well, here's the phone-in topic. What the hell does bed of fire mean in my notes? I mean, makes notes, dear God, unbelievable. Bed of fire. I have no idea why I wrote that down. And I wrote that down on the way in when I got a coffee. I wrote that on the way in. It was at Starbucks. Oh, okay. Well, I'm never going to remember that. And everything else we've ever talked about is open for discussion. We're giving away ages. The worst food to eat in this heat. I had a very disappointing not so succulent Chinese meal. Do you know the succulent Chinese meal guy?
No.
Okay, I see if I need to check, make sure it's got no swears in. The succulent Chinese meal guy, it's this clip that went viral of this Australian guy being removed from a restaurant because he was a crook, he was a fraudster, and he gets dragged out by the police, and there's footage of it, and it's, I see you know your judo well. I'm here for a succulent Chinese meal. I will check it to make sure there are no swears, and it's got the word penis in, which we probably can't say on the radio, so we'll make sure we don't play that bit. It's just a body part. You're going to sue me for a body part? We'll get a message from Steve saying, no, okay, fine, too late, done it. So it's just the thing. It's always good. Here's a lesson for you, Will. Do it, because the worst that happens is say, can you not do that again? Oh, yeah, sure. Done it already. It's fine. Oh, and we're going to make a rock and roll. God, 10 minutes in and he hasn't even played a song apart from the full guy. Oh, this is what they're paying me the small to medium bucks for. We're making a rock and roll map of the world. We have a map. Good morning, Soto, my dear friend. I notice that not only do you spam our show with your calls, you spam the Facebook page with your paintings. Oh, yeah. Okay, well, I'm glad that's covered, Soto. How may we be of assistance to you this morning, apart from giving you the phone number of a good therapist and a good psychiatrist, sir? Oh, Soto, your phone line is Soto bad. No. Hang on. No, shut up. Don't give me the anyway. I've just said your phone line is bad. Why is it bad? Well, it kept cutting out. It's not now, which makes it even worse for some of us. Yes. Goodbye, Soto. Thank you very much. Don't cheek me. Because you'll get cut off straight away. I'm the boss, baby. I'm the boss. Yeah, he put like 3 posts on the Facebook page. Do you like my painting? Here it is closer in case you missed it.
What Soto did?
Yeah. Oh, it's a decent painting, but... Lisa! Don't forget, guys. Don't forget to sub on Twitch. Let's get some subs in, guys. Let's get some subs in.
Subs in the chat.
Let me see if succulent Chinese meal.
Ryan Wilson.
Oh. Don't fucking cheek me.
Still coffee in my throat.
Uh-oh. Coffee's the worst.
That I could speak.
Sit down inside the car. Not assuring anything. Under arrest.
Look, I'm under what? Gentlemen, this is Democracy Manifest. Have a look at the headlock here. See that chap over there? He'll take your hand off my penis! This is the bloke who got me on the penis before.
Okay, I can get that.
Why did you do this? I'm in the car. For what reason? What is the charge? Eating a meal? For what reason? What is the charge? Eating a meal? This is the bloke who got me on the penis before. Get some cups. Why did you do this? I'm in the car. Get some cups. For what reason? What is the charge? Eating a meal? A succulent Chinese meal? Oh, that's a nice headlock, sir. Oh, yes. I see that you know your judo well. Good one. And you, sir, are you waiting to receive my limp penis?
Okay, there's too many penises. There's too many penises. There's too many penises.
Coming out this?
Yeah.
We're about an ad break. We've got quite a while to hit for the news. So
Well, about what?
we've not got the ad break.
We haven't got any ad break.
Not between now and the news. No.
Okay, all right, fine.
Well, we've got one between the news, but
Well, one before the news.
yeah.
So we have got one between now and the
30
news.
second one.
Okay, right, cool. Unfortunately, we cannot play the succulent Chinese meal guy. It's just too many references. 2 I could have handled. 3 is probably too much. Go and Google it. Go on. There's a website. What's the website? Hang on. It's got youtube.com. youtube.com. It's youtube.com. It's full, absolutely full of videos and films and all kinds of things. Type in succulent Chinese meal. This is Democracy Manifest. Sound like John Gaunt. Who? I don't know. 01865 575 106 is the phone number. The Platinum Club password is flipping out, isn't it? We're also anything that we talk about in the show. In 6 months' time, people can still phone up and take claim of an age. That goes on forever. These things go on forever. Can you sum up your life in a noise? Why the hell am I swallowing all the time? Don't be vulgar. Please don't be vulgar. I can't stop swallowing. Oh, things that are wrong with your body. Will, ever had an ingrowing toenail?
I haven't actually.
I had one once, and it got quite unpleasant. I managed to cut some of it off, and then I went to well, they're not called chiropodists anymore. They are podiatrists. Podiatrists. And he kind of ripped some of the nail off of my big toe. Yeah, smarted.
God,
I tell you what, he smarted.
horrible.
Even Savlon wouldn't help. Well, 5 months later, that ingrowing toenail is back. So I thought, right, I'll phone up a podiatrist and I'll book an appointment. Can't get an appointment for a month. By the way, if you're wondering about the other medical thing where I had to send a deposit through the post, I'm going to do it next week. It's too hot. I don't want it to congeal. I don't want the good stuff to be destroyed, but I don't want to cook it. So I'm going to do that next week when it's a bit cooler, hopefully. So ingrowing toenail, and I've booked an appointment, but it's for over a month away, right? And I'm in pain now, and in a month I will be in absolute agony. So I ordered a podiatrist kit. I ordered a do-it-yourself ingrowing toenail kit. So at some point on Wednesday when it arrives, I'm going to be hacking away bits of my toenail myself with an array of tools. And you know what, Will? I'm going to use a YouTube video. I'm going to use a YouTube video. It's going to be a YouTube video that's going to tell me how to cut off a piece of my toenail that's causing me pain. Oh, there we go. Surgery you've done on yourself. You know, it used to be popular, Will, for if you had toothache, I would say like up until maybe the mid-80s, to pull your own tooth out.
Yeah, my dad did that.
Your dad?
Yeah.
Yep. Now, how did he do it? Did he tie a bit of string to a door? No.
Yeah.
That doesn't work, does
Generally
it?
did, yeah.
Wow, I've seen it in the Beano. I've seen it in the Dandy. I've never, ever seen it in real life. 01 865 575 106. 01 865 575 106. This is Jack FM.
Rude Awakening with STL.
Right, the ad thing's been sorted, so we have got an ad.
Oh, okay, cool.
So don't worry.
Beautiful. He can do that remotely, can he?
Yeah.
Wasn't it clever?
Jack FM. Traffic.
Morning, Richard. Morning, Steve. Morning, Alistair. Morning, Dingo.
Installing electric vehicle charging points.
Donation to a male game to fight to a bank. I have no idea what that means, Dingo, but thank you. Download the Jack FM app. This is not a substitute for the show. Download the Jack FM app. You can listen to it. I love it. Here's a call from Soto. Yes, Soto.
Can you hear me?
Yep, stay there. We'll come to you after the next record. Download I'm getting so fat that I've got tits. Download the Jack FM app. Go to the Jack FM web. If you're on your computer, just open the jackfm.co.uk website and player. That would be really, really helpful. Tell Watco I'm wearing a t-shirt with his face on. Here comes Dave.
Oh, he's gone.
Dave, I missed your call if you're watching. Oh, we'll call it back. We'll call it back.
Go straight to the song, yeah?
Yeah.
Or online at curryadder.co.uk.
I have toothache. Told my wife I was going to find a YouTube video to pull out my own tooth because I couldn't get a dentist appointment. There's nothing to it, right? They just use pliers.
I can't stand. That's my worst.
Oh, I don't like it. I mean, I don't like it, but I'll do it. But they just use pliers. All they're using are pliers, clean pliers. That's it.
They do have numbing cream as well, don't they?
Yeah, but you can probably buy that on the dark web. I don't know if you need it for that. Just go for it.
Yank it out.
When you remember this year's holiday, will you think of the waves gently lapping on the shore? The sun setting over rolling hills.
There we go. It's the sport. Don't put ice lollies up your ass.
Your mind with a flat tire, waiting for a recovery truck. 1 in 5 motorway breakdowns are caused by tire problems. Before you set
What's
off,
that from?
check your tire pressure.
The Star. The Sport, the Daily Sport.
Chuck Jack FM a few quid and we'll let you chat about your business on the radio.
The Yarnton Home and Garden Super Summer Sale is in full swing, with up to 75% off garden furniture, stunning interiors, plants and gifts. What's more, we offer next day delivery on garden furniture and accessories. So pop in and grab yourself a bargain today while stocks last. Make the most of the Yarnton Home and Garden Super Summer Sale. In-store only. Find us in Yarnton just off the A44 north of Oxford. Next day delivery is only available to OX postcodes and is subject to availability.
Gears Golf 3D Biomechanics. Measurements, not estimates. Unique in Britain.
Thank you, Steve.
Golf Academy. Gears Golf is built on the same technology used by biomechanists and filmmakers and is the most advanced motion capture solution developed specifically for golf. Gears Golf provides hard data actually measuring the entire swing and body mechanics for
Abbey
driving,
Road
putting, and everything in between in minute
It's always good
detail.
fun, Abbey Road
If you
Cam.
love your golf, then you need to try Gears. Without doubt, the best, most accurate golf technology on the market to take your golf to the next level. Book your Gears golf lesson today. Call Abingdon 550607 or visit jdgolfacademy.co.uk.
Iain Lee's Rude Awakening on Jack FM. Plenty of waffle, but very little
I've
syrup.
got that on here. Yes, I have, look.
2 a.m. in New York and Times Square's still got people in it.
Yes, New York, man. It's a city that never sleeps.
It is. That is a very good point.
New York is amazing. I'm going to go back at some point.
Looking at holidays yesterday.
I can download these on here and make my own little hotkeys. "4K to YouTube MP3. Alright, so I'm going to go here. Look at that, 2 new beds straight away.
Just like that?
Just like that. Oh, it's not plugged in.
You plugged it in?
No, I don't. No. Oh, well, let's have a new thing. Beds on here. Plenty of time. Make that work. We've set up a microphone outside the building, and this is what it sounds like. It sounds like fire. That's what it sounds like. This is the heat. For everyone who's trying to cool down, just listen to this. Good morning. This is your ASMR. How may I help you? There we go. I should cool everybody down. Oh, joy of joy! Soto's called back again. Good morning, Soto. None of your business. What you got? Say again, because your phone is crap, as is your attitude. So try one more time. Correct. What? Say it again. Oh, gee. All right. Well, I don't think that we didn't. I didn't do the phone in pulling something out of your body. But let's see where we go. My finger is hovering on the fader. Yes. Yes. I never asked the question, have you pulled something out of your body? Do you know what? That's you have to go back into. You know what? Well, it doesn't matter if I forgot. I know what I didn't say. Get to the point of the call. And how did that make you feel as a person? Thank you very much indeed for your call. Good morning, Dave. Listen to this. This is what it sounds like outside the Jack FM building on some trading estate in the middle of nowhere. It sounds like we are in a volcano. I'm going to be honest with you, Dave. It is too hot, right? Dave, say hello to Soto.
Hot, Soto. Yeah, I need to, mate. You need to cool down. Okay. Yeah. Anyway, I've got Iain, someone who did surgery on themselves. Not me, but someone I've worked with. Iain's not listening, mate. He's not listening, no. He's gone. He's gone. That's the type of person he's speaking all the time with. I think he's just put me on Soto distraction duty. Yeah, it looks like it. Yeah. I'm here to babysit. I liked your painting, Soto. Oh, cheers, mate. Thanks a lot. You do a lot of painting. I do, when I get a chance. When you're normally in your car, aren't you? You don't paint in your car. That'll be bloody skillful if I did. You could try. Get an automatic, you just use one hand. Sorted. That's true. What do you do, mate? What's your job? I work in IT for a big retailer. Oh, cool. I bet it's the problem with these is you never know if this is actually going out or not.
Boring caller. Iain Lee's Rude. Oh, sorry. Iain Lee's Rude Awakening. 106 Jack FM.
Iain Lee's Rude Awakening with STL. They'll keep your business's IT running smoothly and securely. Search STL Oxfordshire.
What? You'd like us to build for the whole development? Mark's roofing company has won their biggest ever contract, so he needs more staff before he's in over his head.
That's wonderful news. Can't wait to start.
Indeed can help him find great people fast.
I need Indeed.
Indeed you do. Add essential questions to your job post that help screen applicants for must-have requirements. To start hiring, visit Indeed.com/try today.
Jack FM Traffic.
Driven by LKT Electrical. Over 10 years experience installing electric vehicle charging points. Chat to the experts. Search LKT Electrical.
Well, all coping okay so far this morning. It's not too busy out there just yet. We're coping all right getting through the centre of Oxford. Nice and peaceful. 8:34. 8:40 is moving well. Eastern bypass also looking good. And no problem so far on the M40. There's still roadworks in place.
We've crammed an hour in the first half hour. Then taking those ads out was a crazy mistake.
We have roadworks in place in Abingdon on Bridge Street.
Oh, you're still there. Ming, thank you. AJ, thank you. Don't, but Paul, let me see. Don't forget, if you've not subbed, sub. If you link your Amazon Prime to your Twitch, it doesn't cost you a penny. Only do it with that. Don't spend any money.
Hi, it's Jo.
Don't spend any money. Because Twitch get 50% of it. Amazon Prime, Twitch, sub. However, more importantly, download the Jack FM app. If you could have that running while you're on here, or have jackfm.co.uk, the player on that site open, helps my figures. Not bothered about the figures, but the boss will be impressed.
He got into difficulty swimming in the River Thames yesterday. They believe he's drowned, the fifth person to die in open water since Saturday. The government won a confidence vote it had called in itself. Conservative MPs voted in support of ministers to avoid triggering a general election. Elsewhere, a new study by Oxford University has found alcohol impacts our brains by overloading them with iron. Looking at drinking habits of 21,000 people, the higher the intake, the more iron was discovered, suggesting alcohol may increase brain damage. And researchers at Oxford have also revealed a rise in the number of children trying to lose weight, some as young as 8. They analysed almost 35,000 kids and noted that many were actually...
Oh, Bed of Fire! Was that? It was a bed where it was sounded like fire.
With ASM Auto Recycling, they pay top prices for old cars. Back of the net! Google ASM.
Laura Mears clinched Great Britain's first medal of the World Athletics Championships. She's won bronze in the 1,500 metres overnight. And Oxford United moved their training session ahead of tonight's game against West Brom due to the extreme weather. Carl Robinson says they've been taking precautions to ensure they can train and not suffer any injuries. The U's boss has a full squad for the Kassam clash, with funds going to the Joey Beecham Foundation.
Jack FM weather.
More extreme heat today, 37-degree highs in Oxfordshire once again. A little bit more of a breeze today, though, and a chance of a light shower tonight.
I don't know what. No, I don't understand. I don't understand things that are measured with numbers, right? I don't know what I mean, what are you, 1.65 meters? I have no idea.
I actually don't know at all. I am.
I don't. Do you know? You don't know in feet?
No.
You don't know in meters?
No.
What?
I can hazard a guess.
Well, I don't want guesses.
Exactly.
How do you not know? Joe, you know how tall you are, right? You're 5 foot. You're 5'9", right? Okay, well, okay. Maybe I've just seen you in heels. Do you know it in meters? So you're just over that line of meters and feet. Because my kids, they don't know what feet are. I mean, they don't know what feet are. Did you know? ADHD has just entered the chat. Did you know that the Greeks don't have a word for toes? They call them thylaktila to podiou, which means fingers of the feet. Yeah, they do. They haven't got a word. They've invented pretty much every other word. They don't have a word for toes. So you know how. Please, can we just stay on track, Will? You're going off, and I'm trying to do a thing, and then you keep coming in. Oh, did you know they haven't got a thing for Greek? That's fine. We're talking about heights. One thought per link, according to David Lloyd, who wouldn't give me a job in the last 2 years. Thank you, Dave. I'm not bitter. I'm not bitter because he started my whole career. Will! Joe, so you're 5'8", but you don't know meters. You don't know how tall you are at all.
No, I roughly know about 5'10", but that's a complete guess.
I think you're shorter than Joe.
That's not true.
Joe, could you come in and stand next to...
That's not true.
Will, I think you're short. I've seen you both...
Is this because I've got small feet? Is this
I've seen you both flouncing around the studio, and it really is a flounce. Oh, it's close. All right, I'll give you 5.
He's got to be taller, his shoulders are.
I'll give you that. Okay, so Joe, is there anything, both of you, and you, dear listener, you can move. Don't worry about making noise, for God's sake. You heard the rubbish we've been doing for the last 30 minutes. Censor myself there. Is there anything else about your body, Will, that normal people would know about themselves that you don't know? What colour are your eyes?
Blue.
You know that?
I know that.
How do you know that?
Mirrors.
Okay. You know what size feet you are?
Yeah.
I'm not asking because I don't want you to reveal.
No, I've already told you.
No, but I'm talking about other bits of the body. Do you know how? And you don't have to tell me. This isn't the question. It's just whether you know yes or no. Do you know how big? Right. Do you know your waist size?
What, in like trousers?
Yes. In like okay.
Yeah.
Do you know your chest size in like shirts?
Collar size, but not chest size.
Okay. All right. Joe, is there anything about your body that normal people would know that you don't know?
Nope. I don't think so.
Okay. What colour are your eyes?
Greeny hazel.
Well, you hesitated for a second there.
Yeah, because I don't know. Is hazel really a colour? I don't know.
Yeah, well, it's brown, isn't it? Hazel's a brown.
Murky.
Okay, quick game of lock poker. Padlock. This is a speed round, by the way. Oh, no. Sorry?
Wedlock.
Wedlock.
Threadlock.
Goldilocks.
Headlock.
Yeah.
Bike lock.
Okay. Oh, God, why do I start these games? I meant to have it all up on my phone, and I completely forgot to...
You're stalling.
I'm not.
You lose.
Who said speed round? Who said this?
Whoa. I'm not stalling. I'm the dungeon master. Okay. Hey, a Dungeons and Dragons ride.
Rules.
It's not. It's not different rules. Crooklock, Joe.
Carlock.
What's a car lock?
Lock on a car.
Well, yeah.
But when has anyone said car? When has anyone ever said the word car lock?
Well, they've got to be different to normal locks, haven't they?
Well, no, but it has to be a word.
Carlock.
Are you saying that it's allowed?
I'd go.
So it's 2 against 1.
Well, no, yeah, but I'm the dungeon master.
Right.
That's the one dodgy one we're allowing. All right.
Okay.
That's the one dodgy one we're allowing. Will.
Shedlock.
I'm not having that.
We had it twice yesterday.
We had it yesterday, and then there was a furore on social medias with people going, Shedlock is not a thing at all. You can't. So you're out, Will.
Well, that's not fair.
It is fair.
It can't fly one day and not the other.
No, it can because we've tightened the rules. There was.
Well, I should have been made aware of that.
Just as the way Jimmy Carr was able to legally avoid paying some taxes until they tightened the rules, and that's exactly what we're doing. You are Jimmy Carr.
Don't compare.
Shedlock is your tax, and that loophole has been closed. Okay.
I feel like that should have been explained before the game started.
Okay. We just to confirm, we had wedlock, didn't we? We had that. Okay. Okay. Oh, lock.
Oh, right. Okay.
No, as in a canal, they have locks, so it's just called a lock.
Oh, okay.
So I'm saying lock.
Finger lock.
Get out of my studio. Never come back in here ever again. Awful! Awful!
Private day.
Finger lock!
It's also the other floor of your private day.
Finger lock!
6 Jack FM.
Should we do 2 here?
Yeah, let's do 2.
We've done a lot of talking with those about the ads, haven't we?
Thank you, 80s nostalgia. You got it. Hey, a Dungeons and Dragons ride. Okay, I'm getting out of the studio for a bit. Why have I got so much saliva?
Sit on the beach. Her dog's talking to me, but she's out of reach. She's got a body under that shirt, but all she wants to do is rub my face in the dirt. 'Cause I can dance, I can talk. Only thing about me is the way I walk. I can dance, I can sing. I'm just standing here selling. Oh, I'm checking everything is in place. You never know who's looking on. Young punk spilling beer on my shoes. Bad guys talking to me, trying to steal my blues. Thick smoke, see her smiling through. I never thought so much could happen, just shooting through. But I can dance, I can talk. The only thing about me is the way that I walk. I can dance, I can sing. I'm just standing here selling. Oh, I'm checking everything is in place. You never know who's looking on. The perfect body with a perfect face.
Iain Lee's Rude Awakening on Jack FM. A slice of radio toast with just a gentle spreading of We Can't Believe It's Not Better. 106 Jack FM.
You lie and you cheat and you fall on your feet.
How smooth are we, guys? How smooth are we? If only you knew. So much to talk about. So much happened in that last 5 minutes when those records were playing. First things first, Will.
I'm not on the air.
No, don't worry. I'm not going to... please, there we go. It's that fader. So this is... We're going to get below the waist, guys. 01865 575 106. We're going to do it in a delicate way. So, Will, first things first, we can never be in that toilet at the same time, okay? That can never happen. If I walk in and you're there, I will say, oh, I forgot my phone, and I will leave. Yeah. If you walk in and I'm in there, you go, oh, I forgot my keys, and you will leave, okay? Yeah. We cannot be in the same place. But you also, okay, and it's just an anonymous man, right? So it's an anonymous man went to the toilet just 10 minutes ago while those records were playing and did a number 2. It's not going to get lavatorial too much. Well, we just have, right? At work. I'm not going to say who it is, Will, so you're safe, right? You're safe. An anonymous man went to the toilet at work. Now, here's the thing. I can't do that. I can only do it in my home in an empty house. When I was married, I would often say to my wife, I'm going to go to the bathroom. Could you go and sit in the car, please? Because I couldn't have someone else. As the marriage slowly disintegrated, she would quite rightfully, I suppose, refuse to leave the building. And I'd say, okay, well, we have to have all the doors shut and you have to have the television really loud. So doing that in a workplace, that doesn't feel right to me, guys.
It's disgusting.
It's disgusting. I also want to, we'll do this after 8 o'clock. Joe made a really weird revelation to me, right? That I think is weird. She thinks is acceptable behaviour. I've learned so much about both of them. I've learned so much about Joe and an anonymous man while Genesis were playing. We need to make it a regular feature. So Joe told me something that made me go, ooh. Yeah, it's weird. Which she thinks is acceptable. We will talk about that afterwards, and we will elicit your votes.
I think I missed that.
You did miss it because you were having. I don't know where you were at that point. Taking a phone call. Finding his keys. 01865 575 106 is the telephone number. If you want to give us a call, you can call about anything. Don't forget, if you're listening now, you are a Platinum Club member, and your password for today is. It's flipping hot, isn't it? And it really is. It really, really is hot. Here we go, key change. This is my friends, the Kurikorda Quartet from Japan. Although I believe there are now only 3 members of the Kurikorda Quartet, and yet they still call themselves the Kurikorda Quartet. Imagine that. Love that band so much. Go on, we'll play Pythagoras Suichi later on. That's a song. Today as well, we are creating a rock and roll map. Why do they insist in rock and roll songs and missing out G's? So it'd be like rockin', so rockin', no G apostrophe, rockin' and a rollin'. What is wrong with spelling, guys? Listen, you rock musicians, people, the youth of today looks up to you. Metallica and Jesus Jones and Pop Will Eat Itself. They're looking up to you. Spell your song titles properly, please. You're not Slade. You're not Prince. Put G's in there. Just put some G's in there. Put some Jesus in there if you want. I don't care, but just spell it properly, for crying out loud. So we want to build a rock and roll map of the world. Rock and roll stories, rock and roll songs. Will, you've got a map of the world. Could you just hold it up? Could you pass it to me? I want to show it. Some people are watching the show on twitch.tv/TLNA.
It's very hard to find.
I'm showing this map. This is not a rock and roll map yet. Bloody microphone. Steve, can we get the microphone arm fixed like you said you would when I came in? First meeting, I moved the microphone. He said, don't worry, we'll get that fixed. He didn't. We'll be handy. There we go. This is the map. Have we got any sellotape? Can we get some sellotape? We need to put this on a wall so that we can see it. We need to put it on that wall over there. So see if we can find some sellotape. We are going to fill in rock and roll places. I'm already saying, you got a pen?
A marker.
Well, is it permanent?
I don't know. It's acrylic.
Oh, acrylic. All right. Well, so I'm going to, already in Africa, I'm going to put Toto. Okay. Giving it a shake. Okay. Is there any chance you could get a pen that works?
Yeah,
well? That would be. That would be more helpful.
That'd be great.
Africa is going to be Toto. Let's get a pen. It may be because this is made of some weird plastic. Let's get a pen. That's not a biro.
A biro.
A biro is not going to work on it. Oh, a biro works on here. Okay, right. So Africa, we've got Toto. You know Toto?
Yeah, Toto.
Ah, bless us in Africa. So we've got Toto in Africa. We can get more. It's a whole world. It's a whole world, dear listener. And we want to fill this map with rock and roll. 01865 575 106. Twisty's in the Discord saying, I'm wearing a Pop Will Eat Itself t-shirt right now. I didn't think anyone would get that reference, for goodness sakes. That is a great map.
Comms experts.
You happy with it?
I'm very happy with that map.
Jack FM traffic.
Electrical.
There you go, you see.
Installing electric vehicle
So
charging
Toto's got the whole of it.
Yeah, but we can get more in there.
Search LKT Electrical.
Well, still not too bad on the roads. Just a reminder, if you happen to be using trains today, check before you travel. Reduce timetables pretty much across the board because of the warm weather today. So check your trains can run before you head up to the station. Coping okay on the A40. Just some slight delays as you head through towards Marston, coming off there down towards Chilwell Drive and Marsh Lane. And some slight delays at the Headington roundabout. All approaches a bit on the busy side. So as usual, heading through from Cassington.
Still a pen through Joe's desk.
Plenty more travel news for you on the Jack Radio.
I'm a bit disappointed this doesn't work.
This is Kat.
Try it. It may just be because it's that plastic thing. Try it on your book.
Around the bend. Kat says Dan's an amazing dancer. Is she just humouring
No.
him? Definitely. Does he keep on dancing?
Always.
Maybe you know a Kat.
Ah.
A. Maybe you
You
know
got
a
the
Dan.
Kat one.
Either way,
Oh,
when
that-
safe
that-
and they move over to allow you past.
Still might be a little
Keep
bit
them
too
at
light
least
to see on that.
1.5 metres. Or
Said it
more
was
if you're going
black.
over 30 miles per hour. Whoever you meet, travel like you know them.
Well, how is that black?
Check the highway
It said it was
code
black on the
changes.
thing.
Applies
Oh,
to
maybe.
Great Britain only.
We'd just like to interrupt this ad break to say 106 Jack FM.
We're going to be a little bit late for the news.
This is a story full of adventure. And like all great
But
stories,
we rarely could have
this
said
one begins at a palace.
Start your story at Blenheim Palace. Pageants to Peter Rabbit, battles and duels to bugs and butterfly trails, along with our
Well, that's
parkland,
a waste of
formal
quid.
gardens and maze, all waiting to be
What did I think could possibly go wrong?
Of magical stories at Blenheim Palace. Buy one day, get 12 months free. Book at
David Bowie, China Girl?
Okay. Wait for it till we're on air.
Brand new
I will.
City Plumbing branch is now open in Bicester for trade and public. With thousands of plumbing, heating, bathrooms, spares, renewables and electrical products. And a spectacular bathroom showroom with a free 3D design service so you can see your perfect bathroom before it's fitted. Plus, we offer free delivery and click and collect.
Do you want to come
So
out
get
of
down
Block
to
Party?
City
Or
Plumbing,
do you want to come
Longton
out?
Trade
Just
Park,
quickly to go into the
Longton Road,
news.
Bicester, home of the bathroom showroom and so much more.
Today's tale begins when Sarah was scrolling through her feed. Suddenly, Sarah heard the scariest sound. The Wi-Fi is
Could you try calling the studio? Some people are saying they can't get through.
spinning wheel of doom.
Yeah, no one can call in.
Save yourself from broadband nightmares. Get
We'll just do it for a minute so I can see if it's working.
Backed up by EE, the UK's best network. Search BT Hybrid Broadband. 88% UK availability.
What does it sound like?
Cool phone.
Put it on. Right, okay. Can you get Steve on?
ee.co.uk/.
side. Slow as usual, heading through from Cassington to Wolverhampton on the 40. There's plenty more travel news for you on the Jack Radio Player.
This is Kat. Hiya. This is Dan. Hey. Cycling in the centre of the lane to be seen around the bends. Kat says Dan's an amazing dancer. Is she just humouring him? Definitely. Does he keep on dancing?
Always.
Maybe you know a Cat. Hey, maybe you know a
So
Dan.
the phone box in that
Either way,
studio is
when
taken.
safe and they move over to allow you past, give them at least 1.5 metres. Or more if you're going over 30 miles per hour. Whoever you meet, travel like you know them. Think. Check the highway code changes. Applies to Great Britain only.
We know we shouldn't, but one more advert doesn't hurt, does it? Jack FM.
Last year showed me anything. It's that now, more than ever, it is important to stand up for who you are, to be visible and be part of the change. I'm PC.
Oh, UK Cornwall.
Gay,
Thank you.
a police officer. Being all these things has meant it hasn't always been easy, but now, more than ever, I can see that across the Met, the right conversations are being had by the right people, and equality is getting the attention it deserves.
Now more than ever, become a police officer in London's Met. Search Met Police Careers.
When you remember this year's holiday, will you think of the waves gently lapping on the shore? The sun setting over rolling hills? Or will you remember being bored out of your mind with a flat tire, waiting for a recovery truck? 1 in 5 motorway breakdowns are caused by tire problems. Before you set off, check your tire pressure. National Highways.
From marmalade jars rescued from a doomed
Thank you,
South
Cornwall.
Polar expedition,
Your wish is my command.
to shards of Roman pottery dug from the city's foundations. Come and discover Oxford's rich and fascinating history at the Museum of Oxford. Explore a unique range of exhibitions and take part in our exciting... the only museum dedicated to the history of our city and...
Built to entertain with guests that include... Visit the rare birds in the Rococo-style aviary. Take in an exhibition. Walks through formal... Day at wadston.org.uk. However you sleep, we'll help you make order in the UK just for you. 50% off the opening of our Didcot store. You'll also get an extra 10% off.
That could be just that music, Mandy. Hopefully everything is right, because I've got you resting on my laptop where... yeah, it's the laptop speaker.
Terms and conditions apply.
Jack FM, with the latest news next.
Hey, it's time to wake up and smell the VAT returns.
What? From April, making tax digital applies to businesses with a turnover of under 85k. That means you. Oh.
And paper records ain't going to cut it this time. You have to keep digital records using software like QuickBooks.
But don't worry, we've made it easier than ever. Make tax digital with QuickBooks.
On 106 FM, DAB and online, this is Jack FM News.
Hi, it's Jo Summervale with your top stories. Oxford Uni experts are warning people not to exercise today, as it's expected to be even hotter than yesterday. It could even be deadly for those with underlying conditions.
Is it peaking now, Paul? Don't forget sub.
Over 30 schools have shut across Oxfordshire. Meanwhile, adjustments
Okay, I've emailed our support team.
Okay, well, we got this temporary one to get us through.
Stay cool. The
It's
Queen's Swan marker
just a bit shite.
It is fucking bollocks. Particularly when they said we would have a new phone system by the end of the week. Told you that's never going to happen.
I'll be pushing for that later.
I've been here many times before.
In open water since Saturday. Elsewhere, Boris Johnson chairs his final cabinet meeting this morning before Tory MPs vote again in the battle to replace him. 4 candidates remain after Tom Tugendhat was eliminated last night. Penny Mordaunt, formerly the bookie's favourite, saw a
Thank you, Paul.
in her support. Here's polling expert Joe Twyman.
It's been suggested as a result that she may have, in fact, topped out in terms of her popularity. Meanwhile, her main opponents, Rishi Sunak and Liz Truss, gained more votes.
Meanwhile, the government has won a confidence vote in the Commons to avoid the triggering of a general election. More than a quarter of children are on diets, even if they're healthy weights, according to new research involving Oxford University. A study of more than 34,000 kids in England found a rise in the proportion of children as young as 8 trying to shed the pounds. But the Oxford experts are concerned the rise isn't being matched by the provision of weight management services. The General Medical Council says the risk of burnout in UK doctors is at its highest since they began tracking the issue. It says post-pandemic waiting lists at hospitals are threatening the health and well-being of staff and patients. And 6 weeks of childcare over the summer holiday would apparently cost parents £900 on average. The charity has found that's 5% more than last year.
Jack FM Sport.
With ASM Auto Recycling. Want to give your old car a red card? ASM will buy it. Google ASM.
Laura Muir's won Great Britain's first medal at the World Athletics Championships. The Scot claimed bronze in the 1500 metres after running a season's best time. She says she was always expecting a quick race.
Not quite as fast as I thought it would be at the start. I just knew I had to keep myself in contention for as long as possible. And I was really hurt in that last 100. I think that the other 2 rows as well. And I was trying to keep it together to cross that line. And yeah, I was just so happy that I crossed the line in middle position.
But Katrina Johnson-Thompson was unable to defend her heptathlon title, finishing 8th.
Jack FM weather.
Well, Oxfordshire is still covered by the first ever red warning for extreme heat. Similar highs to yesterday, although feeling slightly cooler in the
You know it, Marconi.
Tomorrow, back to normal July weather, really, with sunny spells and light showers and temperatures hitting the mid-20s.
So the phones are down, guys, but you have a temporary phone number. Please treat it with respect. It's my home phone number, right? And I can have it routed to my laptop. So all I'm asking is just use this phone number just while the phones are down. Don't call me after the show. Do not call me at 3 o'clock in the morning or any of that stuff. So 0203 286 6370 is the phone number. 0203 286 6370. Jackford, I see you've called. We'll call you back. If your phone number ends 90, I can see that you've called. I will call you back. This makes this show. Today's show makes you think, why did I stop doing Twitch and Patreon? Because it was actually better set up. Joe, you told me something, and I'm assuming it's okay to say it on the radio. If you tell it to me, it's material. You told me something out there while an anonymous man was going to the lavatory to do number 2. You told me, I said, I'd like to go and see an osteopath to get my back clicked. I love a good clicking of the back. Then you told me something. Which is great, fantastic, great career. Yeah, wonderful. From your sister. I did find that weird. My sister, who is potentially listening to the show today, hold the line, please, caller. Come to you in a second. I could not have her touch me. We can't even really hug without it being, you know when on Naked Attraction when they go, oh, you turned down Steve. He's 22. He's a primary school teacher. A lot of primary, and then they hug, but they hug kind of bent forward so that bums out, nothing touches, and yet your sister is giving you a massage. Whoa! Will, you got any siblings?
No, I haven't.
Okay, well that buggers that up, doesn't it?
But I'm not sure about that either.
You did say that you were twins, which perhaps makes it slightly different. Are you identical? Oh, I love identical twins. I think it's the funniest thing, seeing two people that... I got one of my best friends, my dear friend Conan. I didn't know he was an identical twin, right? And one day his twin knocked on the door, and it was like, all right, Con, I'm not Conan. And it was like he was doing some routine to protect, but it was him. I just think there's... Sorry, that was rude. When I say I think they're funny, I didn't mean... Weird. I think they're weird. I think. I once on a TV show. We once had the Cheeky Girls on. You probably won't remember the Cheeky Girls. They had a hit.
I know the Cheeky Girls.
Hit single. What was their song called?
Cheeky Girls. Yeah.
Touch My Bum, I think, was the line as well. And we did an experiment on this rubbish morning TV show where we had them in different rooms and we hit one over the head with like a fake bottle. Do you feel? If I were to stab you with a compass, the old school compass, would your sister drop the moisturiser that she was applying to someone? No. Okay.
So it would have made the massage make sense though, wouldn't it? Because she would
have been feeling it herself.
Yeah, it's all adding up.
Okay. Do you have the same dreams? You've not asked her. What? But yet you'll let her put oil on your back and rub.
And spray tan.
And the spray tan is fine because you're not touching with a spray tan, are you? This is getting too weird. Thank you very much, Joe. Hello, caller. Morning. Who is this, please? Paul from Birmingham. What you got? Yes. Okay. Yep. Your phone line's rubbish, so we're going to say that. Can we put Will? Could you put on Russia? Do you know where Russia is? We're building a rock and roll map.
I can see Russia.
We're building
Quite big.
Okay. Right. Could you put back in the USSR? The Beatles, please. If we missed your call, we phone you back. That's how it works here now, that the phones do not work. There is a temporary phone number, which I have tweeted. And, Morning, who's this? We just did you. Goodbye. How was he called in with, he's got two different numbers.
You got to worry.
That is sneaky. He's got two different numbers. That is sneaky deaky. Bombiki, my Miki, fee fi fo fiki. Sneaky. Right, Gafford, let's give Jackford a quick call, and then we should probably play some music. Forgot we're doing a musical radio show. I was so excited by people phoning up saying rock and roll. Good morning, Jackford. None of your business. What you got? Okay, go on then. Let's have it. Well, hang on a minute. Did they do a song called Brazil? Right. So here's the thing: the rock and roll map is either songs about countries, towns, villages, or rock and roll facts, rock and roll trivia. And so be quiet. Your rock and roll fact is Pantera are the only heavy metal band from Brazil that you know of. No. You just said it. That you know of. No. You said. You hear this guy, Will?
Yeah, you can't. They can't. They're not the only rock and roll band or heavy metal band from Brazil.
Well, they are the only heavy metal band from Brazil that he knows of.
Yeah, that's what I mean, though. It's not going to be
that he knows of. That's what you said. No, I don't want to. This is rock and roll.
Not the biggest map either. So
this is rock and roll facts maps, not rock and roll Jackford knowledge gaps maps. That was quite good.
That was really good.
Would you like to apologise to the listener? Unbelievable.
Rude awakening. Like a boiled egg.
There we go.
It's hard to beat.
Paul Sneaky calling in with two numbers. I blocked him again on Twitter because he was doing thoroughly unpleasant jokes.
What about?
I don't even want to say why Twitch is.
All right, sorry. Yeah.
Hello, caller. I will call you. I can't hear what you're saying, I'm afraid, because of this phone setup. I will call you after the ad. So it'll be about 5 or 6 minutes, okay? So I will call you then. Thank you. We're getting more phone calls on here. All right, guys, I think we're done here. Sorry if the mic is clipping a bit. There's not really a lot I can do about it. Go and download the app. Go and... Jimbo, I cannot hear you, but I will call you back in a few minutes. Why are you glad they said it? I mean, you could always go and listen to the radio. This is a bonus thing, so stop whining. Thank you, everyone. See you later on.